Hello, Temu haul again. Temu haul. I just leave it up all the time now, my sign. I used to put it up, put it down, put it here, I just leave it there now. Because most of my videos are Temu, concerning some type of Temu, whether I talk about it or whether it's an order. It's already 2 o'clock today, and I've been busy all day. What have I done? Went to the grocery store and got our case lot sale. I made a video of demonstrating the little wagon with groceries in it into the house and back, and my husband even loved it. That is a biggie. And he got to put the big case of food in there and haul it in. That made much easier. And then we went to the post office, and he had to get his prescriptions renewed. And now I'm back home to do this. And when I'm done here, I want to go to town to get Brinley that $12 doll so that she can open it and see. I'm going to record her, see how happy she is. And then I'm going to be done recording for today, maybe, unless I find something great to talk about, which I always have something great to talk about. Always. So, this garbage. So I will always have something great to talk about. Although, I'm not a real talker. Like when we travel in the car and stuff, I'm usually most silent because it hurts my throat to talk a lot. Maybe I'm improving my vocal cords by making these videos. What did I buy? All right. This is a little bit of order of the grandkids were with me, and they ordered a few things. And then Tyson told me something to order. And then I got a few things because I wanted it. Because I've been watching YouTube, and so many of the ladies, hey everybody, hauling with Mima, and Crazy Mimi Yup, and that's just to name a few of my favorites. They buy these nails from Temu. They are so decorative. But I found out when I was shopping, and they said the handmade ones are so good, much better than the other. Well, I wanted to try that out. Now, see this finger, Hillary. I'll call her later. See this fingernail right here? It was really long, and it broke off. Sorry, Hillary, I'm recording. She's supposed to be at work. She probably wants me to take the kids or go get them. Okay, I'll answer. Hello? Yeah?
What are you doing?
I'm making a video right now. I'm recording.
Oh.
I'm recording right now.
Okay, I'll call you back later.
So I wasn't going to answer, but I thought maybe you needed me to pick up the kids or something.
No, I just tried to call you yesterday. You didn't answer either, so.
Oh, no. Are you home or at work?
I'm home.
Okay. When I'm done, I'll call you.
Okay.
All right, bye. Sorry. Well, you like Hillary because she was on there at one time, so you know who I was talking about. I'm just glad it wasn't an emergency or anything. She probably has a Temu order I can come and review. That'll be fun. All right, so the nails. And I showed you this nail that totally broke way down. And, that looks ugly. So I buy these just to put on the broken nails to decorate to look good. But I found out you can buy some like these handmade ones. And they were $3.19 and you only get 10. Now, I don't know if I like these gadgets hanging from them. The fabric snaggers getting caught on everything in your hair. But these are handmade, and I got small because I want the little ones for my baby finger. And they have a left hand and a right hand. So, but you only got 10. So if you put them all on and lost one, you're going to have to find a substitute somewhere or rip them all off. Ripping them all off is a big waste of money. So you need to have some neutral ones that you can, and nowadays we have different ones that don't match. So I went for these that are, they say handmade, nail art. Let's see, handmade press-on. And they were only $1.01, and you get 24. Because look back here. They're probably blank ones. But then you're not out of luck when some of them fall off. $1.99 for 24 handmade ones. Those are pretty. And as you could tell, I don't like green and blue and all that crap on my fingers. I just like more natural. But these are real pretty, handmade press-on nails. I don't ever press them on. I glue them. And $1.99 and you get 24. So why would I buy these that you don't get any substitute ones? I'm too cheap for that. $2.39 and you get 30 in here. But I don't know if they're handmade. Like finishing minutes. I don't know if they are. You don't really care anyway. You know, some of the Temu nails are real thin. My thumb one, and it always cracks. And here you get 24. These are darling. Soft material. And look how cute they are with little bows on them that can snag everything. Anyway, I just thought I'd try them, and they were the cheapest ones. I'm not paying $5. Okay, then Credence was with me. And he ordered Whoopee cushions because he's that age where they laugh and laugh. And they were 4 of them in here. Were there 4? No. No, you just get one for $1. I wrote it down somewhere. $1.53. So I got 2 of them because Credence has Jackson, Emily's little boy, and they're both the same age. So I got one for both of them because, you know, they're going to love to laugh. I wonder if they look blown up. I wonder if they'll laugh if we do it. I want to hear what it sounds like. Because, you know, I never have a bottom burp problem. That's what I always call it. Did you bottom burp? Because I don't like the F word, fart. All right. My mother would never allow us to say that word. That was the F word in my family. And you never said poop, fart, or butt. Those were horrible words to my mother. Because I told you how she was so prim and proper. Oh, you don't have to blow it up. It comes back up by itself. Okay, pretend you're sitting down. Oh, that wasn't a very good example. Okay, we can't slap the hands. Okay. They are pretty funny and cute. Okay. But they make them different. Didn't our old-time ones, you had to blow them up. Now you don't have to. When your bottom burps. Okay, don't forget to say it that way. So in the car, I always, if there was a problem, I said, did your bottom burp? And that is a more proper way to say it. Okay, these were $1.49. I had them in my cart. I took them out. I had them in my cart. I took them out. Finally, I just said, $1.49, just buy them. But they kind of look like what I thought they were going to look like. Ready? But for the spring, I thought they might be kind of cute. They're earrings. And they're on a plastic thing. You could make it too. Oh, no, I got rid of all those earrings. I could have saved the plastic ones and glued things on them. Okay, let's see how big they are. Oh, those are going to be cute for the spring. For when flowers come out and you have a flowered shirt on. I don't think you had a choice in colors. You just got this color. So, I had to try them. I don't know. Guess I'm building for my next earring haul giveaway. Okay, now these. I have these in gold, but they make them in rose gold. And I love rose gold. My sister's wedding ring, Shauna, it was in rose gold. Wedding ring. Aren't they pretty? I like it with pink sometimes. And they were $1.29. But then these ones were $1.99. And the gold ones were real cheap. The silver ones this time were more money. That's unusual. Usually they make, and of course they're not 925. One person asked, why do you like 925? It just tarnishes. That's true, it does. But I could sleep in sterling silver earrings. And if you had to resell them, maybe they'd be worth more. I don't know. These aren't sterling silver. These are just silver ones. But I like the size. These are tinier, what I'm wearing now. See, and these would be a little bigger size. I didn't need them, but I'm going to go on a trip, and I want to take new ones. Then my sister will go, oh, you got new earrings? She will not, because she doesn't even know the earrings I have now. We used to live in the same town and buy the same stuff. We'd go together, and there was this storage buildings, and they would have stores out of the storage buildings. And on our way to Crescent City from Brookings, and so we'd stop there, and us sisters would go in, and the earrings were 99 cents a pair, and that's where I got most of those I gave away, and we'd get them. And get him in the 80s, 90s, and get him to match all our clothes. We look so pretty. I don't know. All right. Macy picked this out. It's pretty cute, but it's not much to show. And it had been $7, and I wasn't going to buy it for her for that, because to me, and in my day, $7, that's a birthday gift. That's, substantial gift, not just for nothing. But when it went down to $3.59, I can afford that then, because you would spend that at Family Dollar buying some crap toy. So this is like Legos to put together. Now, I don't know if they correspond with Legos. I don't know anything about it. All I know is it's what she wanted, and so I'm getting Credence, the whoopee cushion. So I got her this, because, when you give to one child, you got to give to the other. And then you're going to think I'm nuts, but $3.11, I bought another one, because I'm going to give them for Christmas gifts for the older grandkids, and tell them, go on a date with it. Put hot water in here, take some hot chocolate packages, go on a romantic date. I don't know. $3.11. That's unheard of price. So I bought another one, because $3 is nothing. You buy that on a drink at Maverick. Now, my son called me, and he goes, Mom, you got to order these. These are so great. They would have so many good uses. Why did I order? I ordered 2 of them. Why? I'm going to give one to him, I think. Tyson, the one that had a donut addiction. Got to save the box, because, I might want to wrap it up. But I got 2 different styles or kinds. And he said, these will be great. I got to look at them. Okay, let's think of all of the reasons they will be great for. How much should I pay for them? $4.49. Oh, it's getting hot. The sun's shining. My solar windows make it hot in here. You're freezing in the night. You're hot in the day. Then you're always trying to get the right temperature. You dress in a sweater in the morning. Then you got to take it off. Sometimes I'm sitting here in my bra because I'm so hot. Jamie comes in, what are you doing? I'm hot. Don't get any ideas. Because you got to take some clothes off. First, I take my socks off if I'm hot. Okay, that didn't help. Then I got to go for the next layer. Anyway, I used to do that when I would paint. Here's a story for you. Okay, I'm painting, and I didn't want to get paint on my shirt. So I'd take my shirt off to do the painting, because, bra, white paint, it wouldn't matter, and my skin washes. So I would be on the ladder painting, and then my husband would come in and, what are you doing? Didn't want to get paint on my shirt. They do it, why can't we? Okay, I got 2 different kinds. These are so stupid. Tyson made me buy them. He said, Mom, I bet no one's buying. No, I haven't seen anybody buy these and show them. Are you ready? Getting them ready here. I'm getting them ready. Jamie and I are both going to wear them. This could be a Halloween thing. Okay. And those people in Florida, that bright sun, you don't want to do damage to your eyes. And remember I told you how the Chinese people, they don't want to get any suntan. Suntan to them is not good. All right, here it is. You could wear it on the motorcycle. Can you hear me? We could wear it when we cleaning the painting, cleaning the garage, when you need safety glasses, bright sun, skiing. Could you hear me on when I'm wearing it? Skiing. You could wear it for Halloween when you rob the bank. What else could we wear it for? And look, I have a nose position right here so it won't like fall down on your nose. And there's so many purposes for it. Welding, soldering. You don't want your eye. Now, see, Jamie, when he had his one son, he was welding in the shop one time. And his one son, Chester, I have to use false names. He was out there and a piece shot into his eye and he had to have a replacement of a cornea, retina, I don't know, something. Anyway, and it was real problems. I wasn't around, so I don't know it, but he has a fake eye from a dead person or something. I don't know. Anyway, now this one, they're supposed to look different, but I got ones for Jamie and I both. Snowmobiling in the snow, because, and they work good. They're dark. This one's not as dark as that one. But look, if you have bad pimples that day, you want to hide your black eye, your nose hairs growing out, and you didn't pluck them, and you want to hide. You have teeth, you got your teeth knocked out, and you haven't get to the dentist yet. Look at all the reasons you could wear these. Protect you from everything. Okay, which one looks better? They had several colors. I like them. When the next pandemic comes out, just get these and wear them. They probably protect you more, this plastic stuff, than that cloth. For $4, I'm gonna put him in my bug out place because when people come and you want to be incognito and you don't want them to know who you are. Who are you? I am from Mars. You could pretend that you're, an alien. Do your hair weird though. But aren't they darling? I don't know where. Jamie doesn't know I ordered them. I'm just gonna wear one time and just go down there and see what he says. So many reasons these would be good for. When you're embarrassed and you keep turning red, you could wear these. They aren't very stackable and they would probably scratch. We need cases for them, like glass cases. They need to make cases for these instead of just a plastic bag. Oh, I love them. Will I ever wear them? Probably not. But these are good to have for the person, a perfect gift for the person who has everything and you don't know what to get him. Get him this. And say, I know you, see, like my brother, the attorney brother, Larry, he has everything. If he wants it, he buys it. This will be perfect for him. Larry, I'm giving you something that I know you don't have. And this is the gift that you can re-gift, use it as a re-gift, and you also will probably never have one again, so take care of it. I gave him an alien statue because I knew he didn't have that either. So this is going to be a gift for him. And, well, I might have to order more for everybody. All right. This morning, guess what happened? Here's another story. I was coming out. I don't think I told this story yet. Maybe I did because I started this 3 times. I was coming out with my glasses on. I was going over to the hot tub, so I grabbed my glasses and put them on. And, they're kind of out of focus. I'm trying to, because I have these new progressive lenses, and I'm trying to find my field of vision focus. No. There it is. No. There it is. Well, I had them on, and I went out there, and then I go, why do I wear my glasses over here? So I'm taking them off to get in the hot tub, and then I realized they're Jamie's glasses. And he goes, why are you wearing my glasses? I'm like, I thought they were my progressive that I couldn't even see out of ever. I don't know if I'm ever going to get used to them or like them. It's kind of like I feel like I'm crippled or I have a disability. But when you get on focus, then stay there. Don't move your head. Because if you move it, then you're out again. I guess you get used to it. I don't know. I kind of go for my old ones. All right, I'm going to show something because people don't know things. And they didn't know how to look up some of my old videos. And they said, how can we see your old videos that you made? Because we want to learn from some of your learnings. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Here's your phone. You go on YouTube. Oh, that's not YouTube. You go on YouTube. Okay. So you're on YouTube. And you might have to search for me, Material Mom. Once you get to Material Mom, you click on my face. Okay? I don't know if it does the same because this is my account then maybe. Anyway, I know, I'll pretend I'm somebody else, not me. I will say, let's do it with Hey Everybody, because we all know her. She has like 10,000 subscribers. I love her. Okay, right up here is the little search. Go on that and then type in, we want to find Hey Everybody. Okay, here she is. Or pretend it's me. Okay, so here she is. So you type on her little insignia. Mine is my big fat face right there with glasses on. Type on that, and here it comes up. So then you go, if you're subscribed, it says I'm subscribed, you go to home there, and then you could go to her videos right down here. And then up here you could put on, if you want, I thought you could, if you want newest to oldest, there's popular ones, there's her shorts, and there is videos, shorts, playlist, and community. So let's go to playlists. And then if you go to playlists, it will say the date. You could go to the newest or you could go to the last video added or the oldest. And then, sometimes you want to go see the first video they ever made. And then you do it. You just push on those. And if they haven't deleted them, then you're in luck. But that's how you find it. Now, on the TV, it's a little different. So on the TV, because, you have more capabilities on here, because you can type to them and everything. On your TV, you go to search, and you go to that person, whatever you type in, and then you can go to her channel. And you tap on her face. Just play with it, and you'll find them. Play mix. And this lady I'm going on now, Vivian Tries. Do you like her? She has several different channels. I don't. She's my other channel. So, I only have one channel. But anyway, you just type, put on their face, go to their channel, and then you can look at all of them. So it's not that hard. And I'm stupid, and I find it, because you just have to, practice. I mean, not practice, but experiment. So that's how you do it. Didn't make any sense, probably. All right. When I made my video of going in the snow, people are commenting, and they're going, it sounds like you were having a lot of fun. I would be terrified. And, everybody's laughing. Yes, we were laughing because we weren't hurt. The car wasn't hurt. It just was a drifty snow, and this time of year it was fluffy. So I just slid off the road and kept going and tobogganing. And then my son came, and I called Jamie at home and told him, I'm in the ditch beside. I call it a ditch. They call it borrow pits here. And the first time I did it, years and years ago, I said, I slid off in the ditch. And he goes, are you underwater? Because they think ditches are full of water. But where I'm from, it wasn't that. Ditch was just the side of the road. Anyway, no, I'm not underwater. But anyway, I told him, I called Trevor because he has a big truck with the everything to pull me out. Because he does it all the time for people. he has to drive to work kind of far, and so he has everything, the tow rope and everything. And Jamie would have to come with the tractor, and oh, no. So I just called Trevor. So Trevor and Grant, it's the grandson came, and they were just laughing the whole time. They were having fun, and it wasn't really freezing. It was 31. It was a nice evening, snowing and new snowfall. And they were just having fun, laughing to death. And I was laughing too. And they said, don't get out of the car. And they protected me. They didn't want me to get all wet and snowy. So they said, just stay in the car. We'll do it. And then Grant's pulling me out. And I said, Grant, should I pay him? No, you gave birth to him. That was enough. And the first time we didn't get it recorded, but he pulled me out the first time and it didn't work. And he almost fell off the road then too, into the borrow pit. But he didn't. But anyway, yes, we were laughing because it was a fun adventure in the snow at 10:30 at night. And there wasn't one person out in the snow. So that was it was just a beautiful evening. In fact, I was going to go home and go walk outside and film for everybody to show you what a beautiful snowy evening it was. But then when I had my trauma, I told Grant, now Grant, record this. I can make a video out of it. Because there's people in Florida and stuff, and they don't even get to know what it's like. So that's why I did it. Educational for you guys. Okay, I want to see if this smallest nail will fit. It will. But you know, it's a little too long still. But it's French tip. So I don't want to ruin the French tip at the top. So do you know you could do this? I don't know if you can. Just very carefully cut from the bottom and go on the same curve, the same curvature as the nail, but trim it so it won't be. You could do that for really long ones. Like if you buy real long ones that you know are going to be stabbers and you don't want to wreck the top, I would cut these down. They're squared long ones. I'm going to cut them down. But you could cut them from the bottom and then they fit better and you don't ruin the top part. See, you got to talk to people who don't have much money and who are cheap. They have good ideas sometimes, like me. And just cut the bottom a little. Now you got to have some good shears, scissors. Now these are not Temu. These are Ginger. And I ordered them off of eBay because I wanted good ones, not the ones that come in the manicure set. Those are crap. They're never going to be good. You think, oh, maybe these scissors will be good. They're not ever going to be because you didn't pay that much and they're not professional and they're nothing. So don't ever think those little scissors are going to be good. They're not. Okay, so what kind of glue do I use? I just use the same old glue every time. I don't need anything special. I've tried them all. They all last about a week. That's with my lifestyle. Now, if you're going to have to do stuff like restaurant dishes without gloves, if you're going to keep your hands in the swimming pool and hot tub all day long, doesn't matter what kind of glue, they're going to come off. But if you're kind of lazy like me, and when you do dishes, you don't, immerse your hands. You do it with running water and not like a big pan of water. They last for a week. Okay, and I'm going to show you. I trimmed the bottom of this one, not the top. You get 2 of these in a package. Are they handy for me to show you? You get 2 in a package at Family Dollar, and this is what I buy every time. And it's like $3. And it's basically super glue, mega hold. You can get it in pink or clear. I don't care what it is, because you're not supposed to see it, what color it is. And then I just always buy the same thing, and there it is. Fixed, that matched my real nails, and nobody will know it's a fake, and my real nail broke down to the quick. It hurt even. And it'll be on there for about a week. And I only used the one. And here's the spares, because I get them with 24. I don't want just 10. Can't afford that. You lose one, and then and they say, well, just take all of them off and start over. I don't want to. That would be wasting them. I never had good luck with re-gluing. Have you? Like, here's the one that came off of my baby finger. I still have it. But the glue residue on the back is still there, and I've tried sanding it off and everything, and I do that when I'm in a pinch, in a hurry, and put it back on. But it's only going to last a day, and then it will come off again. So, just get a new one. File your nail a little, rough it up, and then just do this. Perfect. These are all my real ones right now on this hand. And I don't really like them any longer than this. I mean, sure, I could do it, and I know how you use your tips of your fingers for stuff and everything, but I just do not like those. I just think it's germ-ridden, too. You know, the crud under there. Because even at this length, the crud under there. My mother, she's, I'm telling you a lot about my mother. Pretend this is a wet wipe. The Huggies, Snuggle wet wipes. She would take one. And with her, she would get something like a fingernail file or something, and she would clean under her nails with the wet wipe, going under the nails with it, like this. Do cleaning all of them. That works. Because sometimes when you wash them, they still have crud under there. So just get a wet wipe. When you change the baby's diaper, no, you're going to wash your hands then. In the car, she always had wet wipes in the car. That's when I saw her always doing it. And she would clean her under her fingernails like this with it. And then she would take the wet wipe, was still good, and she'd fold it over, and then she would dust her side of the car door and the dash and dust everywhere. I find myself doing that, like my mother, because I want to be proper like my mother, but I never will be as proper as her, because I have my dad in me too. But you can't help it sometimes. I'm almost up to 4,400 subscribers. I might make it today. I'm excited. And after you get to 4,500, that's my goal right now, 4,500 subscribers. Then I'm going to have a special something for myself. What will I do? I will give a special show. I will maybe, and when I get to 4,500, I'll clean my shoes and film it and go through my shoes. That would be something good. We could all see all my shoes and see the agony and defeat of throwing them out. And I've been so good because now I'm burning my candles up. And this has a real long wick, so I'm chipping out this leftover wax, and I put it in this one when I burned it because it has a bigger wick, because I don't want to waste any of this wax. It still smells good. It's a Glade. So I just take something and chip this. It's real soft. But the wicks were burnt to the thing. And I know you all know how you have so much wax in the bottom here. So I'm going to, see, you just get it off and you put it in here in your big wick one, and it'll burn all that. Because and then I'm going to empty this and wash it and give it to my husband, because he uses these for his aquarium plants. In the bottom of the big aquarium, it stays in the bottom because it's heavy. But if you didn't have an aquarium, candy dish, that would be pretty. Always buy. Now look at this one I'm burning. I'm hoping today I will have burned the last of this one. Look at this container. It was 30 hours of burn time. Oh, I forgot to time it the whole time I burned it. But you should buy candles that have good containers so you can reuse them. The button box, safety pins. What else could you put in here? Cookies, candy snacks, and hide it, and the grandkids will think, oh, that's a candle, and not look in it, and I really have it full of candy. Who knows? So I always think that way. I'll tell you why. Because I'm scroungy, I'm poor, I was poor. But here's another reason. When Trevor went to Ecuador to live for 2 years, he went on a mission. He was helping the people and teaching them of Jesus Christ and stuff. And he helped the people. When he left, he gave them all his clothes. He didn't even bring anything home hardly except what he was wearing and his little souvenirs. Because they were such a poor people. And that's why Trevor's so great today, because he knows what it's like to live in a third world country with poor, poor people. We may think we're poor here. We're not. If you have more than 2 pairs of shoes, you're not poor. Poor is no shoes. All right, so he wrote me a letter, and it took like 2 weeks to get his letters, and then me 2 weeks writing back. So he would write me, and he'd go, "I'm so hungry." That was 2 weeks ago, and I felt so bad. And I would send him care packages, but half the time they would be opened because they would steal things out of it and stuff. And I would send him like juice packets and spaghetti mix and, things that he could make a meal out of and stuff, dried stuff and everything. Well, the problem was, I said, "Well, I sent you that Kool-Aid and stuff. Why didn't you drink it and make it?" "I don't have a container." He did not have a container to mix the Kool-Aid in. And I said, "Well, just save your container from what you bought, your milk or your, whatever." "Mom, they don't have that here. Everything's in a bag." They didn't have containers. Like you get Cool Whip, you get containers for cereal, you could save them or something. They don't have that there. So anyway, he learned a lot. And I just think these spoiled, bratty kids of today, that none that I know of, but like the ones you see on Dr. Phil, the wayward ones, Paris Hilton, when she was bad, they sent her to the boot camp that are so brutal and mean, and they could die because they don't give them water or something. Just send them to the third world countries. Send them on a mission and say, "You're doing good there, and here you go." And then send them out there so that they can learn what it's like to go without. They're not in danger, but they have to see what the real world is like, and send them on a mission to help the poor. People are doing things wrong. Another thing I see that they do wrong. Oh, I better not tell that. I got to be careful, because some people get offended, and I tell stories and then I get in trouble. I got to change the name. The names have been changed to protect the innocent. But like Cameron and Tyson, they don't care if I tell the stories on them. How Cameron was so naughty when he was a little boy, 2 years old. He was precocious. He cut the phone cord like 5 times. And I would have to call the phone man, and he'd come, and he goes, "Next time you're going to have to pay." And then one time Cameron, he got those little golden books for his birthday, and he wanted to take his nap with his new book that my mother sent him. And I said, "Okay, you could take your book to nap with you." I thought he would just look at the pictures and fall asleep. So, he never did fall asleep. An hour later, I go check on him. Confetti. He had ripped all, like the cardboard part, he had shredded it and ripped it in little pieces, and all the pages. And his whole bed, he spent an hour at it, his whole bed was confetti. And my granddaughter wants to know if I have any little girl dresses left over. I do, but they're bigger. They're not they're like 3 and above. I'll show you the girls' dresses I used to sell as my sidekick. And every time I stood on the corner to sell the dresses, I'd make like $300 profit. And I did it for a long time because I needed extra money, because we were only living like on $600 a month, and I needed it. And I was just the answer to my prayer to do that. And I would order them off eBay, and I got them like $2 to $3 each, and then I resold them. And that saved us. And then I babysat, and then I had to get up at 3 in the morning to babysit. It was horrible. And then I had foster kids, because I only know how to be a mother. So I did foster kids and babysitting. But don't think I'm one of those horrible people that does foster care just for the money. No, I love those little children. I took care of them, and I dressed them cute, and I taught them how to pray, and I taught them rules, and they were cute. So I was a good one. And my babysitting kids, I told them, "You won't find a better babysitter." Look, when I do that, I'm going to have to, "You won't find a better babysitter than me. I'm a grandma. I love all little children. They come from Heavenly Father, and I want to protect them, and I don't spank them." Well, no, I never did spank the grandkids or those kids. But my own, I did pop them on the butt So you had to know I was the boss. I slapped their little hand and don't touch it. Except for Emily. All you had to do was scold her and she would be good. But the boys, they're more rough and tough. But they learned and they were good. Except for Cameron was naughty. What else did he do? Such naughty little things. Like, oh, he was really smart. And he could learn how to open up the bottles, push them down and turn them and stuff. And he opened it, the baby aspirin, and his older little brother, they're 21 months apart, they both ate the bottle of baby aspirin. So then I found it was empty, and I go, what did you do? And sure enough, they said they ate them all. I had to take them to the emergency room, and they had to drink that charcoal stuff, throwing up black crap all day. That was horrible. They didn't die, though, but... And it was Cameron that opened up the bottle. Chad was good. Cameron was naughty, did naughty things. He was very inquisitive and very... had to experiment with stuff. And he was always doing things. I had to watch him so close. He would get... Oh, he got my seam ripper one time. Everybody knows what a seam ripper is, right? So he got it when he was taking his nap, and my sewing machine was in his bedroom, the nursery thing. Well, I had a changing table that had a vinyl top. He took the seam ripper and just poked it all over the whole top when he's supposed to be sleeping. Thank you, Cameron. Naughty. So, and he was almost too young to, discipline. Did he even know what he was doing? I don't know. But he turned out really good. Because now, he's a college graduate. He has a really good computer job, computer science. And he has children, and they're good. And he's the kindest man in the world. And he will help anybody. And he's different than Trevor. Trevor's like that, too. Trevor will help anybody and everything. Cameron, he doesn't like to get his hands dirty too much. He does the dishes for his wife to make her happy and help. But like Cameron, I don't know if he would go and get the dog poop out of your yard. Trevor would. Cameron, not so much. Cameron's real, like he was scared of needles. If he got his shot, he would faint. He was real squeamish about blood and stuff. He could never be a doctor. Trevor, he could do that. But they're both the kindness because they get it from a dad. They're very kind, helpful to people. And, they'll take them food, wood, anything if they're hungry. And I asked Cameron, how do I look in this? Mom, you look beautiful in anything you wear. Don't ask him again. And he was just a nice child to raise. He was one of the children that when they left home, you missed him and were sad. My oldest one, not so much. He was like a big personality, gruff, and I got in trouble a lot because of what he did. It's not very fair when the parent, you get in trouble for what the kid did. And I could have a whole talk show about that too, but Chad doesn't want me to put him on here, film him, or anything. I don't know if he cares if I talk about it. But Chad, Cameron, here, I have a picture here of Chad. I was going to do a show about it. Here's my first Mother's Day. It wasn't Mother's Day. It was a week after Mother's Day. And here I am, a mother for my first baby. My dad took this picture. And look at my hair, looks blonde. It wasn't. It was just the bad film and the bad lighting, I think. He had dark hair. But anyway, I love this picture because that was Chad, the perfect baby. You give birth to those little children. They're all perfect. I always wondered, did Ted Bundy's mother think that? Did, all those criminal guys, did they, when they were first born, their mothers loved them so much and they were perfect little babies? What happened? No, Chad's good. He's always nice to me and all my children respect me so much. They would never be disrespectful to me or be mean to me. Like when I went off the ditch, they were all so nice to me. Grandma, don't get out of the car. Just stay in the car. And they will just, one time when I had my bad hips, And Jamie parked the car, and I didn't know where he parked it. And I was coming out of church. And my hips, I was walking as much as I could. But I reached the point I could not take another step because I'm walking all over looking for the car. I had my phone. Jamie didn't take his phone with him, or I could have called him. So I called Trevor. He just lives down the street from the church. I said, Trevor, can you help me? He didn't even get in his car. He ran all that way, the block, up to where I was. What do you need? It about made me cry. No, Trevor, because like I'm sitting on the sidewalk right then because my hips were so bad. Pain, and I couldn't move, and I was about crying, trying not to cry. So then he said, what do you need me to do? And I said, just go and tell Jamie to bring the car to me. But, he could run around. Anyway, he found Jamie and said, she needs to get picked up. She can't walk any further. But that was so sweet how he just came running down the street like a little boy. And I have one more story for you. Now, if you like these stories, put a like on there because, I'll keep telling them then. I didn't know people would be liking my stories when I started this because I'm thinking, oh, they're going to hate it. Why doesn't that lady shut up? We don't care about her stories. So, I need to blow my nose. This one story. Now I forgot it. Now I'm going to tell it. I got to remember it. About Trevor running to get me. And, it was the best story. And it left my mind. How old are you? Yeah, I'm old. I can't remember. No, it happened to me when I was young, too. Anyway, that was a good story. I'll think about something else. You're supposed to think about something else and it'll come back to you. And these nails are designin'. Look how they spell that. Designin' nails. Somebody designed them. They're size 12. Huh, I didn't know I was picking out a size. Huh. Sand your nail first, file it, and then clean it, and then glue it. That's what I do. But I think if you have any kind of grease on your nails, it doesn't work at all. Now I'm going back to the story I wanted to tell. Oh, that makes me so mad. See, that's why I have this piece of paper here to write stuff down, because then I will remember. And I was talking about rescuing, and the sweetest little story. Oh, I know now. I remember. All right, my kids have always known that I hate snakes very badly. I hate them. Well, we lived in this rental. It was a duplex, and the field, there was our yard, and it kind of dropped down, and then there was this whole big field. And so my boys loved that field. They played in it, made forts, and just played out there all the time, which was a great thing for them. So I didn't know, but they would catch snakes out there, and they kept it from me. And Chad one time got a snake, and he put it in the freezer. And he goes, I saw you go to the freezer one time. I had a snake in there, and it was like this big, But I was hoping you didn't see it. No, I didn't. But if I would have known and did see it, I would have killed him. Well, one time I'm in the kitchen, and we had sliding glass doors off the dining room, and I look there, and here is a snake slithering up. It's just a, garden. Is it garter or garden snake? Anyway, I am petrified, screaming, a snake in my house. I won't take my eyes off of it because I don't want it to go hiding in my house. Chad, Cameron, I'm screaming for them. And, of course, they all come running. They were in that back field somewhere. I don't know where they were. They all came running. What, Mom, what? Because they thought the house was on fire or something. I said, there's a snake. They were all fighting over who was going to be the one to catch the snake and get it out of the house and be the rescuer of me. It was so cute. That's how they all were when I was raising them. They were protective of me and wanted to help me. And I loved it. People, oh, I'm sorry you had 4 boys, you didn't have a girl. I wasn't. I was glad I had those 4 boys. Who else was going to get the snakes out of there? Emily and Hillary wouldn't. And so I had those boys first, and they were just, God knew I needed to have those boys all my life to help me, and they do. And I can't be a lesbian because I love the male race. No, the male the male breed. I don't know what they're called. I don't want a woman as my companion. I like my sisters, but for my partner, I want a man who can open things, be taller than me, be stronger than me, bigger hands than me, and help me. So I don't get being a lesbian, and I know there's lesbians out there, and I want them to explain to me why they are attracted to a girl. Why? And I wanted to have babies. You can't have a baby with two girls. It doesn't work. You got to go get the specimen from somewhere to have a baby. We all know how that works. So I like the other gay people. If I don't know what you call them. I love shopping with a male person that loves shopping. I love talking to them and I love them, but I don't get it. I'm not, and my mind doesn't go that way. I know you guys are like that too. It's like I'm not attracted really to a woman. Now, my little girls, here's another story. I thought I was going to tell the last one, but here's one more that you will appreciate. I'm in the locker room. This happened with both of my daughters at the pool. And some of those women aren't modest one bit. They just strip it off and they're over there showering after the swim and stuff. And my little girls were kind of discreet. They didn't have dressing rooms or anything. They just had benches in there when they were little. So they're, I'm holding a towel up for them to put their underwear on and change and stuff. And here I'm, I didn't dress there. I just put my overdress to go home and do it. But here they are staring at those ladies in the shower. And I go, stop looking at them. Stop staring at them. And Hillary, I like looking at naked people. What could I say? Maybe I do too, but I don't stare at them. But, it is common nature maybe for you wanted to look at naked people. So, anyway, I just still laugh at that. And I remind her, do you still like looking at naked people? I just give too much information. Sorry. Okay, that's all for today. Goodbye.